Before you open a brokerage account for options trading, you need to understand this. Choosing the right broker for options trading is just like hiring a business partner. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what to look for, including customer service, trading platforms, margin rules, assignment handling, and why the wrong broker can quietly destroy your cash flow strategy. Now be sure to stay until the end because I'm going to share with you who I use for a broker-dealer, what's important to me, and what's not important to me. Let's jump right in. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michelle Kinney, Cash Flow Options Queen, where we focus on consistent weekly income using options, not hype, not gambling, and definitely not blowing up your account. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most overlooked decisions in options trading, choosing the right broker, because this decision impacts everything that comes afterward. Now, when you open a brokerage account for options trading, you're not just downloading an app. You're hiring a business partner. Think about it. Your broker controls your money, your broker controls your margin, your broker controls your assignments and your liquidations, and yet most people choose a broker based on some slick app, free commissions, or what they saw on TikTok. That's like choosing a business partner because you like their logo. You just don't do that. Your broker needs to support how you trade, especially when you're selling puts and calls. Now, the very first thing I look at is customer service. That is a non-negotiable for me. It matters way more than low commissions. Options trading, especially if you're using margin, is not a set it and forget it process. You need to talk to a real human on the phone. You need a trading desk that understands options, and you need clear answers about margin and assignments. Because when something goes wrong, it goes wrong fast. Here's a pro tip. Before funding an account, call the broker and ask them this. How do you calculate margin on a short put? If they can't answer that confidently, that's a red flag. You're not being difficult, you're being professional. Next, I always look at the trading platform. That's your command center. That's where your decisions are made. A good trading platform should include these things. It should show margin before you place a trade. It should allow you to put multiple legs at one time. And it should show you risk by position, not just account totals. And keep this in mind. If the platform is too confusing, you can end up taking on too much risk. You can misjudge your buying power or cash available to make a trade. And ultimately, it could cause you to make emotional decisions. Clean data creates calm traders. Now let's talk about margin rules and house requirements. This is where so many traders get blindsided. They just don't understand it. All brokers will use Regulation T margin, which is pretty consistent from one broker-dealer to the next. However, they also have house requirements, and that will be different from one broker-dealer to another. Some brokers will increase margin requirements basically overnight, especially during volatile times. You want a broker that publishes clear margin guidelines, and they can answer your questions when you talk to them on the phone. Now, if you're selling naked puts and relying on margin, this is critical. The next thing I want to talk about is geared toward international traders and global access. If you're an international trader and you're not based in the US, your broker choice matters even more. Some brokers will restrict option strategies for international clients, or they might limit margin access, or even worse yet, they might provide weaker customer support. Now, for many international traders, Interactive Brokers is usually one of the best choices. They have global market access, multi-currency support, transparent margin rules, and institutional level tools. Now, here are some considerations that not too many people think of ahead of time. Number one, execution quality. A bad fill can kill part of your weekly income. Number two, super important, early assignment notifications. If you sell an options contract and it gets assigned early, how quickly are you notified? Number three, super important, is platform stability during high volatility. A few years ago, during the GameStop trading, when it was way up and way down, many broker-dealers shut their platform off, so people couldn't get out of trades. There were subsequently several class action lawsuits as a result of that, so you want to keep that in mind. You also want to understand how the broker-dealer deals with corporate actions and dividends, if you're particularly trading dividend stocks. And probably the most important of all is what kind of risk tools does the broker-dealer provide their customers? Are you able to analyze your position and see what would happen to your account given hypothetical movements on your underlying tickers? That is where some brokers are way better than others. Also, performance reporting. There are some broker dealers that don't provide any performance reporting at all. So you want to understand that ahead of time. This is how you trade like a business owner and not just somebody with a hobby. Now, I'm going to tell you how I choose my broker dealer, what's important to me, and what's not important to me. It's important for you to know that I'm not compensated for recommending anybody in particular. I'm just giving you my thoughts based on years of trading. Currently, I use Schwab and I use their Thinkorswim platform. In fact, if you watch my live stream, I walk through a small account with all my trades live. Now, here's why I like Schwab. Number one, I think their customer support is very, very good. I've had other broker dealers in the past, for example, Interactive Brokers, and I always cringed before picking up the phone to call them to ask questions. But Schwab is very friendly, and when I speak with the trading desk, they're also very knowledgeable. I can also get through all the time without waiting on hold for an extended period of time. That's important to me. For commissions and fees, I don't really look at that. Honestly, I think most big broker dealers will have very similar commission structures. So for me, that's not important. I also use their realized gain loss reporting because that's important to me as an option seller, keeping track of my income every single week. I use their analyze tab to check hypothetical movements on a ticker and see how that affects my overall account. However, they're a little bit deficient in that, in all honesty, because you can only look at changes ticker by ticker and not holistically based on the whole account. That's one thing that I've not seen any large broker dealer provide, which is why I created my own applications to look at that data. If you might be interested in that, stay tuned for more because I'll be making those applications public soon. Now, I hope this video helps. If it did, smash the like button, share it with a friend, drop a comment below, and let me know what broker dealer you're trading with and how you found them so far. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm putting up a video every single day for about 6 months now and counting, helping you create income for yourself on a weekly basis. Thanks for watching.